Okay, well, I'm back on the Nakamichi, almost said Mitsubishi, the MB-3s 7-disc music bank system that I determined had a defective gear. Well, I gave the gear back to the customer and said, hey, if you can get new ones made, I'll go ahead and install them and see what happens. Hard to see with the reflections here, but there are a total of 5 gears in this bag, 1 old and 4 new gears. So let me go ahead and enable macro zoom. We'll take a close-up look at these things, see what they look like. One moment. Well, there's a closer up view of these gears. First thing I can tell you is a couple of them, especially this one way down here at the bottom, doesn't have all of its teeth. Let me get a little closer view. It's missing a couple of teeth. And all of the teeth, what? Why are you, oh, the cat's walking up above me. It's like, why is this moving? All of the teeth are significantly shorter than the original gear was. So I'm just going to have to try one. One thing I noticed, just looking, I don't know if it'll balance upside down or not. That diameter, that hole is way, way smaller than the motor shaft. So I'm going to have to get a Dremel and a little teeny tiny grinding wheel and enlarge that hole just a little bit, because it's not going to go on the motor shaft. I can guarantee you that. So I'm going to pick the best of these gears and try to install it and see if it engages and see if we get full motion. Oh, there's a close-up of the side view. I tried to get it started on a standard motor, same diameter shaft, and you can see how much of it pushed out. So I'm going to go ahead and grab the Dremel and try to just enlarge that hole a little bit. This is the best looking one out of all of them as far as the teeth go, but you can certainly see the 3D printing marks on it right there. So let's try to elongate just a tiny bit and see if we're going to get any kind of results. One moment. Well, I'm struck using the old Harbor Freight model. I don't have the right size collet to put the little grinding bit that I have in for my Dremel. I thought I did, but not finding it somewhere. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to enlarge this hole very slightly. Okay, I like that. Presses on fairly easily, not so easily that it's going to lose torque, and not so hard that I think it's going to crack the gear over time. So let's go ahead and install this thing and see what's going to happen. One moment. Okay, hopefully I have it positioned where you can kind of see it. I'm just going to go ahead and press the gear onto the existing motor shaft. That looks about as far as I could go easily. I don't want to go too much and have it bottom out down there. And then, let's say we have 2 gears to put on. Get them out of the bag. And then figure out which gear goes where, basically. I think this one went in first, although the shaft size is different, maybe. Oh, it's got a push connect. Oh, that one cannot go there. It's been too many days. Hard to remember. So this one has to go down first. And we need to spread the rack open just a little tiny bit so it'll clear. Just like that. It is turning. Look at that. So there's one little spot that we might have a problem with. So it's turning perfectly fine right there, but then when I get to this one spot right here, hopefully you can still see what I'm doing. I'll do it from down here. It wants to bind up right there. Let me try to do some modifications to this gear, because I think it's going to be the large gear that may have a couple of teeth that are sticking out just a hair too far. And I think if I can just file the tips of those teeth down, we will be okay. Let me do some measurements and I'll be back. One moment. Okay, well, I think I'm pretty happy with this. I took the gear out and I just shaved a little bit off the tips of the teeth. Now it seems to turn very freely all the way around. I've done multiple turns just barely with the pressure of my thumb right there. And it doesn't seem to want to stall. It does have just the tiniest bit of play. Not all the way around, but in some of them. So I blame this factory gear more than I do the replacement 3D printed gear. I did go ahead and loosen these two screws and try to push the motor that way as far as I could, because there is a slight amount of play. Worst case, I could drop the motor and then grind this opening and grind the screw holes north a little bit, just to get it to fit a little bit better. But I'm going to put it back together. I put that mark on there. That's where the big bind was. And we'll put her back together and see what happens. One moment. And while we got her open here, we'll go ahead and give her a quick cleaning. Clean the optical pickup. Regular household glass cleaner, just moistened, not soaked. Regular household cotton swab, I'm sorry, moistened with household glass cleaner, not soaked. Nothing with ammonia. It will strip the optical coating. Very, very light downward pressure while rotating. Never scrub side to side or up and down. Same thing on the dry end. Very light rotation. And looks a little bit better to me, at least. So next, I'm going to grab a CD, pop it in here. And I think someone had been in here because this was disconnected, as I recall. This is the thing that tells the mechanism that it believes there is an actual disc when the spindle pops up right there. Okay, let's go ahead and pop a disc into it and see what's going to happen. One moment. All right, here we go. Power is on. Disc is inserted. Let me close the drawer. Ask it to play. And it did find the table of contents. Let me see if I have my receiver connected correctly. And yes, it is playing. Well, I'm going to let it sit here and play for a while, because the customer had mentioned that it played briefly and then it started skipping. So I will be back. One moment. Okay, well, as you can see from the display right there, I've had it running for 4 minutes. I have not detected a single skip yet. But I did notice, if we look down here through that slot right there, you can actually see the gear that is connected to the gear that got replaced. And as I watch it come around, let's see if I can zoom in on it, not lose too much detail. The farther away the laser becomes from focused, the stronger the bias is on that motor, and it just continues applying the bias until it overcomes whatever force it may have. And it seems to be doing everything just perfectly right now. Like I said, 4 minutes into it, it hasn't skipped yet, and it seems to be advancing quite regularly. Looks really, really good. So I'm going to let it run for a while longer, and then I'll button it up, get it back to my customer. Okay, so just for the fun of it, I thought I would try to stall that gear and see how long it took for it to begin skipping. According to my cell phone timer, I stopped it at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. That's 10 seconds into it right there. Oh, Jesus, they even turned under that load. All right, we'll cancel that. So 3:45 on my cell phone camera. That's 10 seconds. There's 15, actually 20 seconds right there. There's 30 seconds. And coming up on 40. Keep in mind, all of the tracking is done with the laser right now because the sled is not moved. Wow. There's about 40 seconds. There it is, 45 seconds, looks like. Now it's got to find out where it was. It overcompensated. Well, I'm going to say we have a pretty solid fix on this thing. Let it run for a while longer and we'll see what happens. One moment. Okay, well, I let the complete disc play through. Everything's working perfectly fine. Didn't monitor any skips, at least. Everything's good on this one. This does have the upgraded C119, I believe that is right there, that I had on a different Nakamichi fail. This is a full-size capacitor, and the failure capacitor was a compact leaded electrolytic capacitor. So, yeah, I don't think I need to address that one on this unit. Anyhow, that is going to be it. The repair on the Nakamichi MB-3s Music Bank 7-disc Music Bank system. Go ahead and leave me a question, a comment, a concern down below, good or bad. I do try to respond to the comments when I can. While you're down there, please hit the subscribe button and like this video. It does help my channel grow. You can follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X at NorCal715. You can email me NorCal715videos at gmail.com. If you want to contact me as of right now, it is March 2026. Just go ahead and leave me a question in one of the videos, or comment in one of the videos, I should say. Everyone, that's going to be it. The repair on the Nakamichi MB-3s. Everyone have a great day. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye. Okay, here we go. Audio sync, 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. Okay, here we go. Audio sync, 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check.